friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we are talking about all things Paper World. It's a new stationery expo. They had one in Anaheim earlier this year, and then they just had the one in Seattle this weekend. And of course, since I am in Seattle, I just had to go to it. So we're going to talk about everything about Paper World and everything that I purchased and received at the event. So, just first, I'm going to add a few clips here of the event to just show you kind of how it was set up. There'll be a few videos going over the screen right now. The place was a large hall at a hotel, and they had about 50 vendors there selling their stuff, from large brands like Happy Planner and Zebra Pen to very small shops that are promoting their business, whether they're local or they flew in. So it was a cool opportunity to take a look at new shops and meet with your favorite brands and all sorts of things. So this is just kind of how the hall was set up. They had some activities going on, like a junk journal table and decorating your name tag station. And they had some freebie items. I was a VIP attendee. They had 2 ticket prices and the VIP sold out. So I was a VIP attendee, so I got this little thing. So I decorated it here, and it gets you in 2 hours early. So the morning session was less people, and you got to go in and shop in case a brand sold out of a particular item. You had the opportunity to get it first. So that was pretty cool. This wasn't the only thing that happened, though. There were 5 workshops that were add-ons throughout the day, and I went to 2 of them. They were hosted by Amy Tangerine, which was a lovely layers workshop, and it was all about layering your supplies to make these little fun, whimsical pieces for your journal. And then the other was stamping a travel journal cover, which was super cool. And so I'll put some photos of those right now so you can take a look. And I loved that. I think that one was by Social Paper Plan, something like that. I'll put her name up on screen as well. But those were super fun. I highly recommend going to a stationery expo or planner conference or anything. It's so fun to meet with the community, hang out with people who love the same stuff as you. And then also, of course, an opportunity to learn through workshops and buy products, learning about new brands or meeting your favorite brands in person. Super cool. But anyways, today we are going to go through all of what I got. I'll share what brands I purchased and all of that stuff. So here we go. I consolidated all of it into these 2 bags. There is a lot of stuff in here. And I'll note which things were gifted, because as a VIP attendee, you got some swag and stuff, and I'll note which things I bought. All right, so first, here's the little name tag. As I shared, you got to decorate it, and then you have the stuff in here. So let's take a look, if I can get it out. Okay, so first we have this passport. And Paper World Stationery Expo, it has all the Seattle stuff on this one. And it talks about how this works. This is a stamp rally. So here were all the 23 booths that were participating in the stamp rally. And you needed to purchase from a vendor. So you would need to make 6 purchases to collect 6 smiley faces. And then you get to go to the merch booth and get a prize. So we'll take a look at the prize later. It's in here somewhere. I have not opened anything yet except one thing. So you got a prize. So I collected stamps and just got stamps on a few things. It was super fun. And then they say received when you get your little prize. Also in here, I had put in these because I want to use them in some journaling. They are coupons, and they did raffles. Now, I was never in the room when they did a raffle, so I have no clue if my number was called and they moved on to someone else or not. But they're very shiny and nice and good ephemera for journaling about the event. This was a little VIP booth pass for the Fabulous Planner. Got a free spin for winning a prize. I got 10% off my purchase there. Then the last thing that I had in here was this little card. And at the Pipsticks booth, Pipsticks was there. At the Pipsticks booth, they had these playing cards and a whole bunch of loose stickers. And you got to like basically like art journal or junk journal on a card. So I, instead of just covering it over and making my own little design, I just put my name on it and then put a seahorse in the middle instead of the club. So I thought that was pretty cute. So that was fun. Okay, let's just start here. There's so much stuff, y'all. I have some supplies from the workshops. I have some stuff that I bought. I have some things that were gifted and so on. All right. So this, we're just going to pull things out and look at it because we have so many things. I don't even really know where to start. All right. Now that we've gotten started, before we do much more, I am going to move us in right here so you can see a little better as we flip through things. All right, so as I mentioned, there were about 50 shops there, and some are very large brands, some are very small brands. So it's fun to see all the different things. This is from a company called A Jar of Pickles, and I bought these two little kind of foodie sticker sheets. I thought they were very cute. We've got our little dim sum. We've got our little boba tea stuff going on. And then I got a freebie sticker, and I chose a pickle because a jar of pickles. I thought that would be cool in my junk journaling about it. So these are very cute. Moving on, let's see. Oh, here's one of the freebie items. They had a freebie item for the VIP participants as well. In here somewhere is a stamp sheet for the 4 Founders Rally is what they called it. And you got this special traveler's notebook if you completed the 4. So I did, and this is what I created at the junk journal table. They had all sorts of supplies there, so all of this stuff I grabbed from the table. So I just started decorating it. I'm going to decorate it more later and put a title being like Paper World Expo or something like that. But then this, I used this notebook to create at the Amy Tangerine workshop. So this was some of the lovely layering. I created this layer group and this layer group. And then I made the F list and wrote down things from the word F that I liked. That was just the letter that Amy had picked. So family, fun, friends, fabulous, and fearless. And then I also made these 2 little layered things in the workshop as well. And this was something Amy Tangerine had said that I really liked. I believe there are no rules in journaling. The only wrong thing you can do is not do anything. So I wrote that down. I'm going to fill this with something later. And this is going to be my notebook that I keep like filling about Paperworld because it's really fun to kind of use all the supplies I got and make some things, print out the photos that I took, you know, all that stuff into this. All right. Next up, I don't know where the other stuff went. I bought a few things, but this is one of the sticker sheets I bought from Amy Tangerine. I thought it was very bright and beautiful. It uses her own lettering and stuff like that. So I think that's really pretty. All right, moving on. All right, so the Fabulous Planner, that's where this tote bag came from, had a mystery pack. This was $49, and I just thought the bag was really cute. My daughter's gonna love it, but it comes with a whole mystery pack of things. So I haven't looked at this yet. I don't know what's in it, but again, it's from the Fabulous Planner. All right, so we have a little glue tape runner. We have this package of things that we'll open. This little thing, which is from Vienna Ortiz, which is another founder. We have, okay, so Seattle exclusive kit from Vienna Ortiz. This is something from someone with a little note. And then this is stuff from the Fabulous Planner itself. Okay, let's just look at Vienna Ortiz. Oh, this is not part of that. This is what I purchased from Vienna Ortiz. I was so confused. It just slipped right in there. So we're going to leave that, look at that later. This must also be from someone else and must have slipped in there. These are the items that came in it. It's so confusing looking through all the stuff and figuring out where it all came from. So here's the Seattle exclusive kit. We'll look at that one first. All right, so we have a little Paper World tote bag sticker, a passport in my creative girl era, a stamp, a guest check, a little ticket, another ticket, flowers from Pike Place Market, overcast but still cute, love it. Supporting small businesses is my cardio. I love the rain boots. Oh, these are so cute. Collect beautiful moments. Oh, look, some little journaling stuff, like my favorite booths. I came, I saw, I bought all the things. This is true. And then some Seattle specific things. A purchase receipt. Ferry ticket. Another little ticket. I spent all my money at Paper World and I regret nothing. Planner friends make the best friends. Okay, and then here are some stickers. We've got all of these ones. Very cute. This one. Then here's a little passport booklet so you can write your name. There are adventure stamps. And so you could just put this into a notebook or whatever you want. That's a cool little like interactive piece. And then we have some scrapbook papers. Oh, this one's so cute. Okay, look at this one. This one's very cute too. So fun. Okay, so that is the Seattle exclusive kit. And then we've got this one, which is just like a grab bag of stuff from her site, or from that she put together into this mystery kit. So I assume all this stuff you can buy on her website separately. That would be my guess. Okay, so we've got this little thing of die cuts. I'm going to try to put them back in the container in a minute, but they're all these reds with a few other things in there. Some beiges with red, but it's mostly like red themed. That's pretty cute. All right, and then we've got 2 sticker sheets. These are fun. See, they have this background on them, so this does go through the stickers, the stripes, and the checkerboard. And these look like they're transparent. Nope, they're not transparent. They're just white, but they're like smooth. They're more like vinyl than paper. Okay, we have some stencils. That's very cool. Pink bag. So this one is Halloween. And then this one has all sorts of stuff. Music note, bike. Oh, this is like kids because we've got a little train. We've got little feet. We've got stacking rings. Super cute. Okay. Then we've got a small town series. This one has papers and washi paper stickers. Okay, so this is kind of the type of papers that there are. Just gonna kind of flip through them so you can see a few of them, but there's a lot. And then we've got some washi paper stickers. right, then we've got some French photo frames. Love those always. This is very cute. And some courtyard corners. These have like bricks and flowers. Okay. Come on out, some of you. Look at that. Those are super cute. All right. We have so much stuff here, y'all. It's a good place. I've never bought from most of these brands before. I did make a purchase at Zebra Pen with a new product. I, of course, have been using Zebra Pen for years. But most of the brands that I purchased stickers and things from, I've never shopped from. So even the Fabulous Planner is new to me. So super cool. Okay, this is like a junk journaling pack. We have some papers, some tags. I'm going to try not to open too much so that I can keep it contained. But here are kind of like the little ephemera pieces. And getting bigger and bigger with some papers, and then the largest papers right here. But that is pretty cute. All right, then windows. I love this. These can be a little bit interactive. So where's the opening? Here it is. All right, so these you can fold, right? If you want to, you can make them like open, or you could like cut a hole and have it be peekaboo and not use that part. But there's 2 of each, and you can kind of do whatever you want with it. Here's how it works. Okay, so you fold this over, and there's a little bend right there as well. So then you can fold them like this, and you can attach these 2 with a tape runner. So then it's the window. Does that make sense? And you stick this part down, and you've got your window that opens and closes. Same thing on these and all of them. But these are pretty cute. This is Windows Through Time. All right, and then we've got Love of the Rose, and it looks like it's just scrapbook papers. So, yeah, just a whole bunch of pink scrapbook papers. If you can tell, there's kind of a theme of pink with the Fabulous Planner, with all the things. It's fun to see all the different brands and their kind of like personas. Super cool. Okay, now that we figured out that these were not part of that package, they just slipped into it, let's take a look. This is what I purchased from Vienna Ortiz, which is another of the founders. So she was part of the founders rally. All right, so got a little card with Today's Mood by Stationery. Spent my entire paycheck at Paper World. Then the thing that I was most excited for was this little book charm. You'll see in a minute why I was buying all these charms. I bought like, I think 3 charms maybe. I might be mistaken, but I bought some different charms, and this one I love. But I also bought 2 sticker sheets from her, these bears with coffee and these just like flowers. I thought they'd be really great with Dutch doors. I thought this one was pretty good with Dutch doors. We've got the coffee cups that are on the different sides. The bears are pretty symmetrical, you know, pretty cute. So I'm going to keep the charm out so I don't lose it, because I'm going to be using that in a little bit. All right, so this wasn't a purchase. This was a gift from someone at the event. So just like at planner conferences, there were some people who were trading little gifts or had contact cards or different things. So I'll note when I have something that somebody gave me at the event. So let's find out who this is from. Okay. There's a lot of stuff jam-packed into this little thing. This would be cool as some material for journaling in the notebook. So we're going to keep that. All All right, we have this, which is a set of washi tapes. Look at how pretty this is. This is like super pretty with these florals on it. Oh, I love that. Okay, who's this from? This is from Lala Plans Life. And there's a code to save on some stuff. Oh, okay, so this is from Paper Trail Plans, and it's the Paper World freebie for at Lala Plans Life. So you can use her code Laura15 at Paper Trail Plans, I guess. We'll find out. I hope you have a beautiful day. Very cute. And yes, it's from Lala Plans Life. We've got a little bear. Some little heart balloons. These tiny little reminder stickers. These are so cute. And then a charm. Oh my gosh, a charm. I'm collecting charms for something, and you will see at the end why I am. And this is from Opal Wild. So she specializes in handmade planner jewelry. That's very cute. Okay, and then, oh, look at this. This is foldable, so we could create some kind of thing, but it's a book review little page. It's on like cardstock. Very cute. We are going to probably not have all this stuff together, as I'm just going to stick it in here. Things are going to all get disrupted as I organize it anyways. Okay, here's some more gifts. This is a contact card from Lori. Her Instagram is here, Curate the Journey. So she gave this little sticker sheet designed by JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. And it has her little picture right there. Very cute. Thank you, Lori. All right, then here is a coloring book from my friend, Amy. It's at plan_with_Amy90. And she has a couple of things on Amazon that are pretty fun looking. This is a coloring book that she did, and it's Cozy Plans and Coffee, and it just looks pretty fun. Look, there's like washi tape and coffee and journaling, like just all these different little coloring pages. So I'm excited to do this in some downtime, like when the kids are playing and I just need to do a little something, and I can start and then stop and all sorts of stuff. So thank you, Amy. So go check her out. All right, more things. Here's something made with love by @Inspire and Create. And it's just got some little stickers about Paper World on it. All right, this was another thing I bought from Amy Tangerine. It's another kind of larger keychain charmy thing. So I'm going to put that over here as well. I have a lot of options for what I'm about to do. All right, this one is large. This is from the workshop with Amy Tangerine. So we have a lot of stuff. As I mentioned, these were the things I created. These were using supplies that are in this little package, and it is all stuff that Amy put together to teach her layering class. So there were 2 hand-printed items that we could cut up, and I did cut them up quite a bit. There's this cool like confetti page that also had transparent Post-it notes on it. We had this one called Fresh and Juicy Bits by Amy Tangerine, and it has all sorts of die cuts on it. So I believe like the packaged goods like this are available at her site, but some of the other things will not be. It was sponsored by Zebra, so they provided some pens for the event. There was this cool glitter paper. I don't know if you can get it or not, but it's really thick. It's like glitter is glued down on this page. It's very textured, very thick. Yeah, and we were cutting that up for it. Now, she has some of these on her website, but she said this one was an exclusive for just the workshop. And it is just, you can see the F is taken out. It is just letters. It's the alphabet in neon brights. All right, and then here was a sticker sheet from her site. I assume you can grab it there, leftover, and then this little, almost like fabric piece of material. So that was everything in that bag. I'm going to stick it back in here. Try to keep things contained as I can as we go. Probably won't keep everything contained. All right, this was another purchase from another small shop. So this is from Angel and Hair. And these were printed on clear sticker paper, but it has a white ink base as far as I can tell. Yeah, that definitely has a white ink base. So super cute. They had a deal where it was 4 sticker sheets for $20. This is very nice sticker paper. And I thought these would be really fun. These ones are going to be great for Dutch doors. This one doesn't have as many things but that are good for Dutch doors, but you guys know I love my coffee. So anything coffee themed, and I am obsessed. So yeah, Angel and Hair. Oh, here was just a note, Paper World Expo, 1 free and exclusive Amy Tangerine mini print. It was after making a purchase at Amy Tangerine. You could go over to the Quarter Keepsakes booth and get a free mini print. I didn't end up doing that, but they had that as like a little freebie thing going on. All right. Here are some things at the bottom of the bag. Oh, a whole bunch more under here. Okay, found some more stuff. So everything that I purchased might be all over the place, so there's from a whole bunch of different places. Okay, Pip stickers from Pip Sticks. These 2 I grabbed for my son, because of course my kids, you know, kids love stickers. I got my daughter a ton of things, and then I was like, wait, what about my toddler? He's gonna want some things. So I thought he would like these. So gummy bears and like these animals with cakes. So cupcakes, cakes, balloon animal. Thought that was pretty cute. I'm going to set those aside to give to them when they get home later today. Then this, I think this might have been from Amy Tangerine's booth, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's like a little fidget, but it's an axolotl. And my daughter is obsessed with axolotls. They're her favorite animal. So this is probably going to be on her backpack next year. So I'll give it to her later today. This was from one of the shops. I think it was a freebie from one of the Founders Rally booths, and it just slipped down there, but it's a like Seattle, Washington sticker. And then here's a charm from the Fabulous Planner. Okay, this might be from the Fabulous Planner too, because this one is as well. So here's another charm. It's got a lemon and a daisy on it, and I thought it was really cute. So we'll put it in that charm pile. And then we've got this one. This is Windows, also from the Fabulous Planner. And I'm just a sucker for window die cuts. They're so fun. So if I had thought about it, I would have grabbed 2, because then I'd have 2 that have similar shapes on some of them. Now this one wouldn't have worked because it has the curtain, so if you flip it over, it's on the wrong side. But some of these are pretty symmetrical, like this one. So you could have made windows in your planner or journal if you get 2 of them. All right. Okay, this I also got from Vienna Ortiz. There's a paper pack and an A5 size dot grid. This is going to be useful for later as well, so I'll show you later what I mean, but I got it also the same way I'm getting the charms. I got that because it'll be useful. So here's the paper pack. These were so cute. I loved the layering that's already happening on these papers, and just a really calming sort of vibe for the papers. Okay, yeah, we're not going to get this back into this after we get them out. That is tight. Okay, just rip it. All right, paper pack, 10 sheets, double-sided. I don't know if there are any repeats or not, so we're just gonna flip really quick. We have so much to look through. Oh, these are the same things on both sides. That's cool. So if I cut out, it would have it on both. Oh, no, it's upside down. Okay, but still pretty cool, double-sided, so you can use it as you please. This is so cute. Okay, I just love these papers. They are so fun. All right, so that was Vienna Ortiz, so we're gonna put it into this. All right, and here's another Pip stickers with unicorns. This one's for my daughter, of course. And then, oh, this was also from a jar of pickles. It's a washi tape. It has some gold foil, and it's just these little leaves, and it's this blue tape. So it seems like a pretty good base tape to use that has a little bit of pizzazz. So super cute. Okay, then before the event, my friend Kylie sent me these stickers. She's Kiwi Crafts Co. on Instagram, and she has her own shop. And so she sent me these sticker sheets that are her Hello Seattle kit. So here are them. As you can see, some similar art that you've already seen a lot of times. You'll see in so many sticker shops that some similar art is used, or the same art across sticker books, across all sorts of things. But there's so many scrap journaling bits and washi tapes and functional items in this kit, so it's going to be really great for my journaling. So thank you, Kylie, for that. Then the last thing in here is another tote bag because I condensed and didn't want to carry around 7 million bags while at the event. So just, okay, we're going to put that down. This bag was the freebie item from Paper Panda, who's another founder of the event. And I bought some things from them as well. So super cute bag, first of all. Love the stationery stuff on it. Love the Space Needle. So cool. All right. So this was a freebie item that I received. This came in something. Maybe it came with all this stuff. Maybe it came from something else. I'm not sure. It's a pen. I don't know where it came from. Then I bought this little guest check, meet me at Paper World, and I bought a tiny little charm. Look at how cute that is. She had a bunch of different journal charms as well. So that one doesn't have like one of the little hooks, so I will have to get it onto another one of these charms. All right, then I bought a make your own junk journal box, the Seattle kit, as well as then this freebie. So let's look at the Seattle kit, then the junk journal kit, and then the freebies. Look at this giant coffee cup. I love it. Okay. Then, okay, this was also in here, but this is like cardstock printed. This is a vinyl sticker. So this is a more vibrant print, but I also like this one. Okay, surprise vinyl sticker. Do I have to rip that? Where are my scissors? I'll have to give you guys a craft room tour again because I just got a little, you know the IKEA Kallax shelves that are squares? I just got a mini 2x3 square thing, and it, let's see, how wide is it? It is this wide, so it's little and it's up on my desk, and it's super cute. Oh, look at the little tin with journaling stuff in it. So that's the surprise vinyl sticker. We've got the Paper World sticker. This one that is the tote. Oh, this one's like holographic. These are all waterproof vinyl stickers. All right, we've got a little postcard. A boarding pass. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. And then some stickers. So here are the stickers for that. The pens and this little traveling one. Okay, so that was everything in the little Seattle journaling kit. I want to say this was like, I'm just going to put that in with it. I want to say this was like $20 or $25 for that. And then this junk journal box, it was like a make your own. So you got to choose 3 sticker sheets, 3 vinyl stickers, some other stuff. And it was $39. All right, so I got to choose a little clippy. I got to choose an envelope to hold things. I got to choose a scrap pack, 3 vinyl stickers, and 3 sticker sheets. So we will take a look at all the things now. Okay, that I'm going to put in the Paper Panda pile. We'll put these away as well. Okay, so here are the 3 vinyl stickers. A stamp, a craft club, and I've lost my, oh, there it is. Here for the stationery. So I thought those were super cute. All right, these stickers are with a little cardboard backings, I guess, to protect them. But here we go. So I got the I Love Trinkets sticker sheet. I thought that was very cute. All things charms, which right now, because there's little charms here, there's some little stuff hanging off this purse. I'm collecting the charms, right? So I thought that was a cute sticker sheet for journaling about it. Here are some clips I thought would be really nice for layering as I make my layers and things to make it look like things are clipped together. And then I, of course, grabbed more Seattle stickers because I can't have enough. So we got that. Then lastly, I got a travel journal scrap pack. Move things out of the way. Okay, there's a lot in this. So here for the stationery die cut, a larger die cut. So all of these are die cuts. I don't think they're stickers. Some tags, a Polaroid, stationery club. Look at that, crayons with flowers. That's so cute. A bow, little tote bag and things, a whole bunch of little pens, a clippy, some boarding passes, some just scrapbook paper, a little case. Look at this cute little thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Document the things you love, girl gang, a blank ticket, and a little scrap. Okay, so lots of fun stuff from Paper Panda. All right, so that was one whole notebook, or one whole tote bag full of things. Now I have another large tote bag full of things. Okay, so we're just gonna start working our way through it. I'm just gonna grab all the stuff out of this pocket first, because there's a lot of little stuff. Okay, and then I'll just grab things out one at a time. Okay, What You Talk About, I got that from somebody. That was a freebie that was passed out. Here's from Amy. She was the one who did the coloring book, so Plan with Amy 90 is her username. I guess she also has Sweet Moments with Amy. I'll have to go look that up later. This was a freebie that they passed out. I think these two came from when we were in line, standing, waiting to go in. I'll always make room for you. Okay, some garbage. Kiwi Crafts Co. This is my friend who did the sticker set that she sent to me. Then here are some photos. There was a photo booth. So the digitals were free and the physical were $5. So I decided to grab some some physicals to do some of the journaling with. So that's really fun. Right, and then this was just the welcome to Paper World thing, and it gave the whole map of the room and thanked the sponsors and all of that. So it was just talking about the event and all the different workshops. So I had done that one and that one, but there were a whole bunch of them. All right. That little bag is a nice place. That little pink bag is a nice place to stash things we've looked at. Okay, we are going to look at this one last, so I'm just going to set it aside. All right, oh, here's another Pip Sticks. Everything got everywhere. This one's a Happy Mail one. This one's for me. I loved the rainbow Happy Mail. So cute. All right, then this is the other workshop thing. So I got some pins from it and this nice reusable bag. This was called Passport to Seattle Journal Workshop. And it basically was like stamping patterns and making your own journal out of a little tiny traveler's notebook. I love the pins. Got to figure out where to put them. But throughout the entire workshop, we practiced with stamps. I got a stamp set out of it and worked on layering some things for the front of the notebook. So then it's just your simple like blank notebook inside. But that was a really fun workshop. I also saved this as I stamped and practiced because I'm going to use this as part of what I put in here. So that was fun to create as well. And then I have all these other supplies. So I have some foam dots, and I have all sorts of different Seattle ephemera, and I think they're so cute. So I'm going to have to make, I have all my art journaling supplies like in different envelopes that I can pull out. So I have like a Halloween, a Christmas, a fall, like bookshop related, different things. So I'm going to have a Seattle related one. And it has names of all the different like towns and areas as well. So many different die cuts. And then I had some blank pages that are really nice that I could use for making card inserts into my journaling. So I'll organize those later. And then we had some sticker sheets. And then these stamps, which let me just get that back together and then flip it over so you can see. So we've got Seattle, some homes, public market center, a ferry, Space Needle, of course. Super cute. I really loved the little seal. And then here's a little die cut as well. Another piece of paper. And then this was the little workshop brochure. And Social Paper Plan, Tina was the one who did the workshop. So that one was also a fabulous workshop. All right, we're going to stick that all back in the baggie for now until I can figure out how to organize all my supplies. Okay. What else do we have? So many things. Okay, these are the mild liners. I haven't seen these before. I don't know if they're actually new or not, but I haven't seen them before, so I think they're new, but who knows. But they have, it's a dual tip fine liner. So it's got a 0.7 millimeter tip and a 0.5 millimeter tip, and all the pens I write with are 0.5 millimeter. So I'm pretty excited by that. Why don't we just use one of the cards that I said we could save for something to do some tests on this, because I just want to see how they work. Because a mild liner highlighter, which is their main thing, let's just grab one. I have a whole set over here. Okay, this is bright yellow, but whatever. I just grabbed the first one I could grab. That's how thick their tip is, and then normally that's the normal other tip for these. So they also have one that's like black. I don't think I've seen a black mild liner before. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's a dark gray. But okay, it's more thin. This one's a little messed up. But it's different shaped than the thin tip of the mild liner highlighter. So here's the thin tip. Oh yeah, that's very thin. And then this one is the 0.5 tip. So it is like a very thin tipped felt pen, more than like you're not going to be highlighting with it. Let's see. Here are the colors. These are all the colors we already know and love. Gray thin tip. Here's some wavy lines with it. Oh, that's so cool. It'll be interesting to see how they hold up. Yeah, that is very thin. Oh my God, that is so fun. This is gonna just be a whole new kind of situation. Okay, we've tested enough of them, but these are colors that we've already seen from mild liner before, so you know these colors if you've used mild liner. But that is so fun. Okay, let's put this regular yellow one back out of the way. Super cool. All right, Along with my zebra purchase, they gave me a vinyl sticker. It looks like it was at the Amy Tangerine table because they sponsored her workshop. So it looks like her hand lettering and her bright colors. You are so sweet. And then a zebra on it. And then they gave the little Zen zebra thing from Zebra Pen. So I'm actually going to put that right up here on my desk as some desk decor because cute. All right. More Pip stickers. Oh my gosh. They're just everywhere, aren't they? Okay, so I also bought axolotls, again, for my daughter, because she loves axolotls. And some bees, because they're cute. All right, they have some receipts, which I'm not going to share here. And then going through small shop purchases. Here's a little baggie of things from Simply Gilded. Simply Gilded, I used to subscribe to their subscription kit way back when, and they had some really great stuff in those kits. I haven't subscribed in a long time, but I took a look at all their stuff. They had some freebie postcard sized things that they were giving away. I thought these would be cute for in the notebook. And this one, it's very shiny. It's hard to see. But it's like stained glass tropical. And I thought that was really unique. So I just had to get it because it was so unique. I don't usually love the stuff that's like holographic shimmer like this that makes it hard to see it. But I had to get it anyways. Here's a Winnie the Pooh thing. And it matches this PET tape that I just had to have. And if you're wondering why Pooh doesn't have a red shirt, if you didn't know, Winnie the Pooh is in public use now, which means anyone can draw it and use it, but you can't use the Disney version. And the Disney version has the red shirt. So you can do Winnie the Pooh without the red shirt. So it's this, and it repeats there, so it's not too many designs before it. But look how much is on it. This is like the thickest PET tape roll I've ever seen. Like... Let's do a comparison of something I haven't used before. Okay, I haven't used this one from Washi Tape Shop, and look at that. This doesn't feel like it's any thicker on the pet tape itself. So this is a ton that it comes with. And then I got dragons. This one is definitely Fourth Wing inspired because it's got Andarna and Tern. Well, big black dragon, little gold dragon. So it's definitely Fourth Wing inspired without saying it, and love. And then a little mushroom house fairy vibes kind of thing. Again, this one's a little holographic, but I just had to go for it. And then some kitty cats and books with gold foil. I just thought that was super cute. So that was my Simply Gilded purchase. Another freebie from someone. I did a trade and got a little sticker of her service dog, Frankie. Very cute. Let's see. Oh, I bought some stamps. Let's see. Yes, this is the stuff. These are for my daughter. There are unicorn stickers. This is from Kindred Stamps. And these are K-pop Demon Hunter inspired stickers, or stamps. And my daughter's just getting into stamps. So while I remember, I am going to grab a little stamp block for her to have, because she's never had acrylic stamps before. And now she has her first acrylic stamps. But she's obsessed with axolotls, unicorns, and K-pop. So I thought those were great for her. All right, here is stuff from another small shop. This one is Dread Pirate Brie, and she had a very witchy magical vibe on all her stickers. It was very cool. She also had some notebooks and things like that. Super cool, but I liked the snail mail one. I loved this little woodland fall sort of tea setup. And then I got this other tea setup that just also felt very magical in a different way. I thought it was very cute. These sticker sheets feel very thick, so they feel very nice. All right. Oh, here is her stuff. A lot of these sticker shops do their own hand-drawn designs, so super cute. She's a fantasy illustrator, Brianna, so Dead Pirate Brie. Super fun. All right, now, is this the only sticker from this one shop? It might be. Jellycat stickers. I just thought they were cute. I feel like I probably bought something more. Or is this a freebie item? Because we're getting to the freebie items. Pink Little Clouds. I can't remember if I bought it or if it was a freebie. But now, I think we're getting into a lot of the freebies. So we're just going to pull everything out really quickly and take a look. And if there's something that slipped in here that wasn't a freebie, I'll let you know. Oh, here also was the stamp rally thing that you won. If you got all 6 stamps. Before I go with this bag, this is a little keychain from Paper World. Here's the full Paper World bag. All right, so let's look at this first. So this is the stamp rally winnings. So you got, I spent all my money at Paper World. You got a Simply Gilded tape. Is it pre-cut? Like a die cut sort of foil tape? It might be, and if it is, this is going to be great for Dutch doors. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so it's really thin, but it's a die cut sticker bow. So they're going to be perfectly even, which would make some... Oh my gosh, okay, that whole part's coming up because it tore. We'll make some really nice Dutch doors. So we'll do something pink soon. I need this for something. So we're going to set it aside because I'll be using it very soon. I have a use for it already. All right, here are some little washi strips and then a little notepad. All right, super cute. All right, then here are all sorts of freebies. So this is from Misha Charms. I make cute things. Very cute little cup. Oh my God, axolotls. I purchased this one. Yeah, I'm remembering now. She put it in this really cute envelope though. I'm gonna keep this for my journal. These I bought for my daughter, of course. More axolotl stuff. All right, Brain Dump. This is from Poi and Hun, which was an event sponsor. And they have like fancy planners and notebooks and stuff. But it is Brain Dump sticky notes. Very cool. A whole bunch of, well, 2 Seattle Paper World things. Trying my best. Don't know what brand that's from, but very cute. A nice little notepad from Dead Pirate Brie. Okay, this one's tightly packed too, so just ripping it. The plastic. Super cute. I love little notepads. Okay. We have a little Paper World. This was the Founders Rally card. So I got all the stamps to get the Founders Rally notebook prize. All right. Greetings from Comparison Trap. You're on the best path for yourself. Postcard from yours truly, Marianne.com. We've got some Rainbow Bright stuff from Kindred Stamps. Oh, that's so cute. I'm sure my daughter would love it. She hasn't discovered Rainbow Bright yet, so I'm keeping it for myself. All right, we've got this little postcard with these cute little people on it. Nothing on the back. Okay, we've got some Pipstick stuff. Okay, we're going to look at that. This is Kiss and Punch, booth 32. It's got a, you can have every pizza me, just not my slices. And cute. All right. B&B campsite. Thank you for visiting. MLC_T_studios. All right, we've got a little charm here, a plastic one. Very cute. And here's a little B&B campsite sticker. Okay, we've got a pen from Villa Beautiful. I've never actually gotten a pen from them. I know who they are, of course, but can I get into it? They have some fancy, nice pens. This one's got all the sparkles in here. It says Villa Beautiful. Nope, that's not how you open it. I just took the pen out. Okay. There we go. That's how we open it, just to pull off. And let's see how it works. Here's my little tester paper. Seems nice and thin. Seems probably like 0.5 point. It goes pretty well. It's one that, as you saw, you spin it off and you can replace the ink inside. So pretty cool. That's very pretty. It has a nice weight to it too. All right, this is sealed. So we'll look at this. And then we'll look at this. And then we have the last thing, why I'm collecting charms. Okay. This is from B&B Campsite. These are purchases, not freebies, because I got the dino stickers for my son. And then this washi tape was a nice kind of base tape. It's kind of got fall-ish colors, which we're coming up on fall soon. Oh my gosh. So I thought I would just grab it because I kind of like the stripe stuff right now. And it was nice and thick stripes with like kind of these autumn vibes here, but with some like pink and blue. I just thought it was really nice. So new tape for my tape collection. All right, then freebie from Pip Sticks. Let's see what's inside. If I can get into it. I'm just going to use my scissors. Okay, so here's a little, your guide to the sticker revolution. So this is one of their Pro Sticker Club Petite packs. So it's like what you'd get if you subscribe to their mail club. They've got 2 different sizes. They've also got 2 sizes for kids club. So if you subscribe, be careful, check which one you're subscribing to. But this is what you get in the mail when you subscribe. You get this little like ideas area with things that you can do. They do some polls and give you the results of them. And they give you some sneak peeks and info about the process, which is pretty cool. I subscribed for a little while last year, and it was super fun to get this in the mail every month. It is a cute, designed, like hand-drawn art kind of thing. It's very cartoony, very bright, very happy. I'm going to save this for in the notebook too. So I liked it. I get so many stickers and I make so many stickers that I kind of cycle through subscriptions and don't do them for long because I can't use everything. But I love these. Very cute. Oh my God. These seashells. I love the detail work on this. Okay, making some space. We've got these people with fruit as clothes. Very whimsical. We've got some toucans. Two can do it. Camping. And then a little card, time for an adventure. And it's like a postcard. Very cute. So that is the Pip Sticks stuff. That was freebie. Okay. So then at the event, Happy Planner was the platinum sponsor, and they had this big booth and everything. And I did get my Happy Life Folio from them at the event. so they could just bring it to me in person. And there were about 50 people who also received it at the event when they went to the little session with Lauren, one of the co-owners of the brand, to learn about this new product. And they also did some raffle giveaways to give it away as well. But I got my hands on it, and so we've got the Happy Life folios. There are going to be 3 different colors. You can see the colors here. There's a brown, a pink, and this neutral with the bright band. So there's all sorts of information about Happy Planner and their timeline, and then Meet the New Planning Folio. So it is like just a traveler's notebook, A5 sized, but it's got Happy Planner inside as well. So we're going to take a look. I am stoked to look at it with you all. I did open it up there because I just had to look at it. And I did post a reel. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this. But let's go ahead and take a look here. So it comes in this nice case, just really sturdy. And if you buy this on Happy Planner site, it's available July 15th, by the way, so it's not available yet. If you buy this on the Happy Planner website, you get the box too. It comes all nicely packed together, and every different color variety comes with a different sticker here. So you can see I have that bright one. So I got this one with the bright strap, and she is so pretty. And it's my first like traveler's notebook planner thing. I have a few others that kind of are like that, but they were too small for me to really like want to use. But now this is the first one that I really want to do, and I want to decorate it. So thus, collecting charms, I thought the yellow might be nice. I thought this one with the bright yellow might be nice to hang off the side with the bright stuff, but also like potentially going like a more fancy route. I don't know. So I got a lot of options. I'm going to play with it and decorate this thing up. So we will see. But this is their new Happy Life Folio. And it's a little different than your standard one because it has some things that come in it that are super fun. You've got a little pen loop. You've got, and by the way, this is how it all works. They have these strings that are attached in here. See, strings, and you can put things onto them. Thus, why I got an extra one in case I need to put an extra notebook in here. So it's just dot grid. But this one, let's put this back in. This one has a clear pocket as well as a zipper pocket. So in the clear pocket are some stickers to get you started. We've got dates and little icons. We've got the numbers for the dates. Got important, reminder, meeting, schedule, priority, deadline, to do. We've got a whole bunch of dots. And we have the tabs for making your months. These are actually the tabs that you fold and stick onto your planner. I'll show you the planner in a minute. So I'm going to actually put these into the pocket because I'm going to be doing something with this to decorate the front of it. And then this is a zippered pocket that you can hold things in as well. And we have this whole folder system. And again, they all wrap around these stretchy strings. So it's got 4 different folder pockets in this. And then we've got our planner. And now this is a little different, right? This is a little different than the planners that you'd get from Happy Planner if you buy it. It's not disc bound, of course, but it's also just a monthly. It doesn't have a horizontal layout or a vertical layout or anything like that because it's fitting here. It is 12 months and it's fitting right in this. So we've got our standard cover here that I know and love and I've been using for years. Happy Planner, this planner belongs to. Plan a Happy Life. And it goes straight in to your monthly. It does not have the like year at a glance, any of that stuff. So these are set up where the numbers can fit from the number stickers, or you could number it yourself. You've got your monthly. You've got this one that you can highlight which one it is, but then put this month's intention and focus, and then your to-do list. You've got a grid page for notes. You've got another grid page for notes, and then you've got your little currently section and some lined notes. All right, and then we go back to the next month. So it goes through 12 times in this planner. All right, and then we've got a journal. And this one is just simply dot grid. And it's just dot grid all the way through, and then that's the back. These are solid here, like it's a loop. So if you didn't like a string or you wanted to replace a string, you'd have to cut it, which means you couldn't use it again. I imagine, I don't know anything about traveler's notebooks, but I imagine there are strings you can buy that have the end on both sides so you can stick them in and replace strings. So I imagine if you want to mix and match on any of them, you could. But this one, so we had spots for 1, 2, 3, 4 items in this. So as I use it, maybe I'll replace the pockets, who knows. I also love the little detail of it saying plan a happy life right here. That's so cute. And then it does say happy planner on the back. But if you wanted to replace any of the strings, yeah, you'd have to cut them and get something that you can put in that attaches without being a loop. But I love the bright thing, and I am just gonna start with putting this one, if I can open it. Oh, it just pushes down. I was trying to like push down and twist open. No, it just pushes down. Okay. I'm just gonna put that on here to start, just because I think like the bright, that's what I want to go with right now. And if we're doing that, I'm going to see if I want to add anything else to it. I have these other charms that I got. I could also use them, you know, in other ways on my other planners and stuff. But this one really does, like, we've got the bright yellow. This is neon lime, but, you know, it's all super bright. But we are just going to go with that for now. And this is going to be what I jump into for July for work. I have a bullet journal that I'm just starting to use that I'm going to use for like our family stuff. Anyways, super excited to get started with that. This notebook releases from Happy Planner, the Happy Life Folio, on July 15th. But anyways, so much stuff, you guys. So fun. I highly recommend going to a stationery expo. Oh my God. One thing you guys know I completely forgot. I never opened this. It was from Paper Panda. You guys probably were telling me on screen. I probably already have comments that I missed it. This was from Paper Panda. It was a freebie pack that the first certain number of purchases made received it, I think. So a little die cut, a little waterproof vinyl sticker, some stamps. This is all like Aloha stuff. So fun. This looks like a little match book, but it has little stickers in it. Oh my God, that is adorable. A little matchbook of stickers. That's so fun. Okay, we've got some vinyl stickers. This one's a die cut. I don't think it's a sticker. These feel like vinyl. This is just a shiny cardstock with the Paper Panda logo like pressed into it. And then some florals. These will be great for Dutch doors. Okay. Anyways, super cute. Now that we saw that, I highly recommend a stationery conference or expo at some point, a planner conference, all those things. It's not just about the stuff. The stuff is fun. Buying the things, having a lot of supplies to play with is super fun. But it is really great to go and connect with people who enjoy the same hobby as you, who love planning or journaling, whether for organization or their mental health or their creativity or whatever the reason. It's so fun to get together with like-minded people and share your love of paper goods and all that stuff. So it was really fun to get together and just see people and do the workshops and all of that. So it was a great time. But I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Some fun stuff coming soon. This week I'm not ahead on videos at all, so I need to film some more stuff soon. But I'm definitely going to be using this soon on something. And I'll be getting this started because I need to use it starting July 1st. And as I'm filming, it's June 29th. So this is the next thing that I'm going to do, though I may not post it until closer to July 15th. So sorry, guys, you might have to wait. but I absolutely love it. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this giant unboxing and talking about the event. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll look at future Paper World Expo events. They have 2 more coming up through the rest of this year, I believe. So go take a look at where they are. And then in May, they're having a planner conference back in Anaheim, I think, which was where the first one was at, the first expo. So take a look at all of that. Super cool. Yeah, I am going to go get started on all this stuff now. All right. Thanks so much for watching. See you all next time. Bye.